Hey YouTube fam, I want to just come on here to do a super quick video of post Thanksgiving, post vacation. As I mentioned before, that I was going on vacation and wanted to see what the true test was and how I did while I was away for the week. And I am proud to say that I got up every morning and walked with my daughter on the cruise, which I was pretty shocked for myself to do because I typically would not do that. I rested a lot on this trip, mentally, physically, but I did get up every morning and I walked. How did I eat? I ate very well. I loaded up on veggies anytime I could. Dessert, I always want the option. They always have a low sugar, sugar-free option. So I always opted for that, hands down. And then every night they always had salmon on the menu, so I would always just have the salmon. If there was a funky appetizer that I've never had before, I would go that route. Like I tried some duck, some unique meals that I probably wouldn't get anywhere else. So that's always a great place to try different things. So I allowed myself to try that as far as appetizers, but for dinner I basically stayed with the same thing, and then salads every day at lunch, and then every morning I always had my oatmeal and grapefruit. There were some days that I had maybe some yogurt here and there, but for the most part, yeah. And then if I had an omelet in the morning, it would always be loaded with spinach and mushrooms and just a bunch of veggies. So I'm pretty proud of myself on how well I did on this cruise. Maintained my weight at 155. I've been there. That's been my lowest weight. So right now I'm at 4 months and 2 weeks that I've been doing the Phentermine. So for those that is just watching this video for the first time, I started Phentermine a little over 4 months ago, and I started with half a pill for a couple weeks. Then I went to a whole pill for another few weeks. Went back to a half a pill because I felt like I didn't need to take a whole pill, and now I'm only down to a quarter of a pill. I'm trying to wean myself off of it because I'm maybe under 10 pounds of where I want to be goal-wise. So I don't have much more to go. So I'm trying to wean off of the Phentermine so I can do this on my own. And as nerve-wracking as it was in the beginning, I'm actually pretty proud of myself of how well I'm doing, because I've implemented so many habits, and that's what I tell people that are trying this journey. Just really take the time to implement those healthy habits. Don't rush. What might work for one person may not work for you, or vice versa. Just do what works for you. And I'm always saying, if you get it right 70-80% of the time, you're probably doing a lot better than you think you are. So stick to it, stay consistent. That's been my key word throughout this whole journey. Even in the tough times, life, right? It happens, and we stress out so much just over the day-to-day, and whether it's work or family or home or just life situations, it can just really kind of throw us off track, right? But I'm learning that really keeping that focus on our health, mental health and physical health, and really staying consistent with that really helps us through those tough moments. You feel stronger, you feel more focused. Your focus is different, right? So anytime I would get super stressed, what would be the first thing I do? I need chocolate, or I need something comfort food wise. And I've had to learn how to shift that. Now I find my strength in seeing the results of me really making conscious decisions of what I need to do as far as my meal prepping, and that is my new control of making sure I take the time for that. And I've seen, like I said, great success. It's been 35 pounds now, and I'm just super proud of myself. And I say 35 pounds not necessarily from the beginning of my journey, but from my last doctor appointment, which was in July. I was in my medical record today looking up something, and I noticed that my weight there was 190.6, and down to 155. So um, I'm just super, super proud of myself. And I'm super proud of all of you that really have encouraged me to really just think outside the box and look at things differently. It's just been so inspiring. So please, if there's any questions that you have, I've been answering some questions about the phentermine and how much milligrams am I taking and how am I taking it and am I increasing it. So I'm happy to answer any questions. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I just answer it as best as I can and from my experience. But I am here to provide any insight, any help, any encouraging words that you might need to hear, or just, just a friendly, you got this, like I said, we're here to get it together, right? So feel free to, like and subscribe. I would love it if you do, and continue to follow my journey. And, in return, I try to follow everyone that clicks on mine, or just even just me browsing through YouTube. You guys inspire me so, so much. I cannot say it enough of just all these pages that I find of just these before and afters and these journeys. And, it's just, it makes me feel stronger in my own journey that I'm not in this alone. And I definitely don't want you to feel alone. So thank you so much for just coming back to my page to watch, and this little update. But the next video, I'm gonna try to see if I can focus more on my day-to-day as far as my workouts, and what I do in my workouts. Like I said, it's not extremely strenuous, and they're definitely not long. I only work out maybe about 30-40 minutes, and they're not like these that I loved, but Taibo, kind of like these high impact. That's not me. So I'm happy to share some of those tips and tricks, because I get so many from you guys. So hope you come back to watch that video. I think that's where I'm going to try to put my focus on the next time. And if there's something that you want to see or have me talk about or focus on, by all means, please leave me that feedback. I would love to hear from you guys. But thank you all so much for just continuing to encourage me. I hope to encourage you. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful, blessed remainder of the week. Happy holidays. Bye.